Hello，大家好，我是阿婉，欢迎你来收听我的频道。今天是2025年的11月5日，那关注一下纽约市长的一个选举，马姆达尼是获选了，他击败前科长科莫胜选。据美联社的报道说，34岁的皇后区众议员佐兰·马姆达尼当选纽约市的第111任市长。那这是纽约史上最具颠覆性的一个政治逆转之一。他击败了前州长安德鲁·科莫，以及共和党人柯提斯和施利瓦。所以说他们就是远远落后，那也承认败选。那这次投票的话，就是投票率是非常的高，突破了200万人，那创下自1969年以来纽约市级选举的一个最高参与度。他的胜利也标志着说，一名民主社会主义者进入纽约市政厅。马姆达尼的话，他的一个就是他是出生在乌干达的，父母都是印度裔，那他是一个规划移民，所以说他也是就是说纽约史上最年轻的市长，那也是首位穆斯林市长，然后也是首位南亚裔市长。然后自1970年的亚伯拉罕比姆以来的一个首位移民市长。要知道说，1年前的话，那他参选时是默默无闻，履历单薄。他通过了一个聚焦生活成本问题、高效的一个社交媒体运营、鼓舞人心的一个乐观形象，动员了创世纪数量的年轻选民与移民选民。那他的一个政治主张在经济与社会政策的方面是主张是向富人加税，主张公交与托儿服务免费，然后主张租金管制、公寓租金冻结，然后在警务改革是要求彻底改革纽约警察局。那他也曾就是多次就是公开的批评其运作方式和执法方式。他是以一个挑战体制者、反叛者的形象出现，对抗政治与商业的一个旧势力。不过的话，就是他的一个执政挑战的话，就是说，他的政策资金就是会有一个财政上的限制，他的政策资金就是需要州政府批准，那权力掌握在州长凯西·霍格尔和奥尔班尼议会手中。那犹太社区与商界领袖对他的一个是存在高度的一个不信任，投票率非常就是非常低。那连特朗普总统就是称他为我的小共产主义市长，并在选前是公开支持科莫，然后也呛声说，如果他当选的话，就是会卡他的什么什么的，就是会切断联邦资金啊，或者说部署国民警卫队。所以说，就是说，不过这也有一些背景就是了。所以说，他最后的一个竞选也是非常的气氛是激烈，那充斥着反犹和恐伊斯兰的一个指控。好吧，那我们来了解一下英文的部分的报道。那如果你还没有关注我的话，点个关注吧，点个订阅吧。Mamdani has been elected mayor. Here's the latest. Johan Mamdani, a 34-year-old state lawmaker who transformed himself into an electrifying voice for New Yorkers this Iran was run away living course and a scandal-plagued old guard, was elected the city's 111th mayor on Tuesday, according to the Associated Press. His victory strengthened from the gentrified corridors of Brooklyn to the working-class immigrant increase of queues, completed one of the most remarkable political upsets in New York history, and will soon put a Democratic Socialist in City Hall. Mr. Mamdani defeated former government Andrew Cuomo in a rematch of June's Democratic primary as New Yorkers soundly rejected a man who was once the state's most powerful figure for the second time in 5 months. Curtis Stewart, the Republican, was in a distant third place and conceded earlier in the night. Turnout surged past 2 million voters, the highest level of participation in one of the city's municipal elections since 1969. As they assembling from queues, Mr. Mamdani had entered the contest a year ago as little more than a protest candidate with a thin resume and virtually no citywide profile. But his intense focus on affordability, mastery of social media, and relentless infectious optimism about New York gave Benin record turnout among young voters and immigrant groups, capitulating him past more seasoned rivals. Now he is poised to make history. He will be New York City's youngest mayor since the 19th century and is the first Muslim and first South Asian mayor. Born in Uganda to parents of Indian descent, he will also be the first naturalized immigrant to serve as a mayor since the agreement in the 1970s. Mr. Mamdani campaigned as an insurgent against the city's long-running political and business establishment. He has called for rising tax on the wealthy, making baths and childcare free, rent fees for rent-stabilized apartments, and overhauling a police department he has harshly criticized. But he will face profound challenges when he takes office in January 1. Government Casey Hochul and Albany lawmakers hold the strings to the purse needed to fund his plans. Many Jewish New Yorkers and business leaders deeply mistrust him. Looming over all of it is President Trump, who ever before Mr. Mamdani victory had identified my little communist mayor as a target of his ire. The president officially backed Mr. Cuomo on the eve of the election. Mr. Trump has threatened to make New York the next target in his fight with America's cities, potentially cutting off federal funds and deploy the National Guard. If Mr. Mamdani pursues policies he does not like, the results put a punctuation mark on a remarkable strength for New York City. It began last fall when Mayor Eric Adams, who is typical year would be the February for re-election, was indicted on federal corruption charges. Mr. Adams did not run in Democratic primary and then abandoned his third-party bid for re-election in September. His late-stage endorsement of Mr. Coomer did not seem to significantly help for the former governor. And the closing weeks of the campaign were exceptionally bitter, shaken by accusations of anti-Semitism and Islamophobia. Mr. Mamdani accused Mr. Coomer of selling out the city, its transit system, and its housing stock to big money donors. Voters ultimately seemed unwilling to give Mr. Coomer another chance after he was run out of the governorship and allegations of sexual harassment. Mr. Coomer, in turn, tried to portray Mr. Mamdani as a far-left radical who would endanger New Yorkers' financial insecurity. The tone of Mr. Coomer and his allies became notably menacing in the race's final weeks as he chased conservative voters with messages that played to fear about Mr. Mamdani's Muslim faith and foreign origin. Here is what else to know. Also on the ballot, voters weighed in a number of other contests, including two city prisons, a comptroller and public advocate in Manhattan. Alvin Bragg won re-election as the district attorney. Housing proposal. On the back side of a ballot, voters were asked to consider 6 proposals, including cities on housing development in the city. Those cities which have been contentious and are intended to remove some political and bureaucratic barriers to develop that would allow some projects to bypass the city culture. Thanks for your listening, and I'm not sure where are you based, if you are based in US, and if you had votes, who you voted. And I'm very love to see and talk from your share, like the why you voted Mamdani or you voted Kuma, maybe, I'm not sure. But if you listen here, and then please let me know. I'm very interested, and thanks for listening to me. Please subscribe me. Anyway, hoping your life fully with happiness and joys. Bye bye.